Hi, thanks for joining me on Wilderness with Monty. Today I'm going to try to get to Dick's Lake again. So there shouldn't be any snow. I kind of know the route. I've already filmed the first part of this hike on the Eagle Lake clip, and I have gotten to the joint in the trail where I'm going to turn off when I did my original Dick's Lake ending up at Velma Lake's clip. So I'm going to start this at that fork in the trail. So I have two goals today. Get out safely and catch at least one fish. So I'm going to be day hiking this, so it's going to be a short trip today. I'm coming out this evening, and hopefully I can have some luck today. So let's hit the trail and I'll pick back up when I hit that fork. So I've reached the fork in the trail. That's the way I went last time, so I'm going to go that way. What you didn't see last time is when I get to that point, I actually fall on my back and slide with that big pack down this snowy thing, and that's why I changed and went to cross country. But it should be safer today. So let's get up there and I'll start filming once I get to the point where I ran into that snow. So this trail that I'm taking to Dick's, the last time I was here, a lot of it was covered with snow patches and water, and I lost the trail like 5 times, where I had to backtrack like 100 yards because you just couldn't see the trail. But now it looks like some good people have taken the time to mark the trail a little bit better. But it's, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. And I think I showed that tree in the last clip. But I just wanted to show the difference of what no more snow and all that runoff is gone makes. I'm just cruising along now, and I'm not coming up to big ponds and trying to figure out what goes on next. So, but I'll keep going. There's a cool little meadow with little ponds in it that was covered with snow last time I was here. And that's really pretty little scene to be walking by. I'm digging it. Well, mystery solved why I kept losing the trail. The trail kind of turns into a stream right here, and you just kind of got to walk through it. But somebody, as I said, is marking it. So as long as the person that marking it isn't some jokester, I'm looking good. I mean, this is really well defined. I got into this area here last time, and this whole area was flooded, and I think I went that way, followed a wash or something, so it's all good. I'm making it now. I don't know what I was on last time, but it certainly wasn't the trail, because I have no recollection of this section of trail. I think I went up and around before I ran into that snow. But this is pretty easy going here, but it's really pretty. I mean, this little forested section is really cool. And this hike hasn't been so bad. I've been hiking for about 2 hours, and I'm easily a few miles in. I stopped and had a sandwich, chatted with a couple of people. So I'm making good time. This isn't that bad of a day hike at all. I mean, that guy with youthful energy that was in the introduction to this clip, he's gone. The first part of the trail killed him. So now you got the old guy that's just trudging along, but he's fine. So I'll just keep going. So right here, if you go back in the video, this is where I hit that section of snow where it just said not today. And then I tried to follow this trail back down to Velma Lakes, and right over there is where I fell and slid like a turtle on its back with my 50-60 pound pack. I wasn't in danger, but being up here alone, it wasn't ideal. I was off trail, so I had to go cross country because the snow cut off this route going down. So I'm gonna head on up. and I think I'm getting pretty close. And for the first time, I'm showing you this section of trail. I know it's kind of stinks that you have to look at a composite of 3 different hikes to get this whole hike, but I figure how much of me rambling as I walk along the trail about random things can my viewers take? So I don't want to scare you away. But there's still patches of snow up there, as you can see, and over there. And this is great. Some dude came jogging by me a minute ago. He ran the whole loop around Velma and Fontanellis. And I'm always complaining about being old. He was easily as old, if not older than me. And he was just firing through this place. I gotta get to work if I'm gonna ever match something like that, because I am huffing and puffing. But it's awesome, so I'll keep pressing on. So you get a nice view of Velma Lakes once you start going up these little kind of switchbacks. Here's that cool pond that I just hiked past. So, I mean, the scenery up here is just phenomenal. I mean, the name Desolation Wilderness says it all. Boy, I'm loving it. I can deal with that much snow. The 4th of July tomorrow and there's still snow, so that tells you we had a pretty good snow year, because this isn't that high. It's like 7,000 or 8,000 feet. But last time, this whole area was just covered, and getting up here was just a non-starter for me. I mean, I go walking into the woods by myself all the time, but I'm not looking to die. I like hiking into the woods. So, live to hike another day. That's my motto, if it looks sketchy. Woo, look at that. I mean, the views just, every time you get to another little level of this trail, hiking up to Dick's, over this pass, and you just start blown away with another view, another angle, and it's just crazy. There's big Lake Tahoe off in the distance. Velma, that pond, and get the snow on that slope right there and the ice. This is just, man. Once again, at 4 in the morning when I was getting ready to leave, I'm like, is this gonna be worth it? I'm telling you, it is worth it. Definitely worth it. All right, I'm cool crossing this. I don't think I'll be sliding down on this stuff, but I'm not like, wah! I didn't scream, for the record. I didn't scream when I was sliding down that snow. At least nobody will ever see that I screamed if I did. So I reached the fork to Dick's. I'm hoping Dick's is right down there. I can kind of see some water. Man, I got within about a half mile of here before I got cut off with snow last time. I almost made it. There's a couple hikers up there. The parking lot was full, so I'm expecting to see some backpackers. I'm sure there was some fishing pressure, but I should do okay, I hope. One fish. I want at least one fish. But this is really nice up here. I got to the top of that little pass, and this hasn't been a bad hike at all for a day hike. I mean, this is easily doable. You just start early. You got that mountain to shade you on that first section of trail that I show in the first Dick's Lake try, and the Eagle Lakes hike clip. And you know, if you get early, you got shade until you get to the top. And now I'm just cruising. There's a nice stiff breeze, keeps things cool. So I'm excited to get there. Finally gonna see this thing, see if it reveals its secrets. Over the mountain, take me across the sky. I was listening to some Ozzy on the way up here. That song is just stuck in my head. So I gotta get up there and start fishing and get Diary of a Madman song set out of my head because it's driving me crazy. Oh, and there it is. There it is. I'm thinking I should almost cut down there, but I'm gonna keep figure out how to get up there and get you a good shot of the lake. There's that mountain quail, another one. Man, I'm hungry right now. I would love to eat that thing. Strutting her stuff. Check it out. It's making chicken sounds. There he is. Cool. Let's see if I can get closer, but it's gonna fly away. There he goes. That thing is cool. If I was hungry, I could get that. I could take that thing out with a big rock or something. If I was hungry and I was trying to survive, you bet your bottom dollar I'd be eating drumsticks. Well, there it is. Figure this is a good enough bird's eye view. I'm pretty sure that's Dick's Lake. If it's Fontanella's Lake, this is where I'm fishing. I'm going straight down. I see some good fishing area down there. I should be able to do some casting. It's really, really windy, but I can figure it out, hopefully. But here it is. It took me 2.5 hours to get here. And that's just stopping and sucking down a sandwich really fast. But I ate really fast, so don't think of that as a real lunch. But man, with the snow coming down to the water, you can really get a sense of that high country here. I mean, seriously, can you dig it? I dig it, I dig it. Hopefully I get some fish. Well, I know I had to do it with a composite of 3 videos, but I got you to Dick's Lake finally. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll tell you, if you just want to day hike this, I mean, you got to do that first uphill and it's going to be gnarly. But with a small pack like this, you know, it's a hop, skip, and a jump. It's 5 miles, but whatever. If the fishing's good, it's totally worth it. And even if the fishing's not good, the scenery's totally worth it. So thank you for joining me on Wilderness with Amani. Until next time.